Arable Scotland is Scotland's leading field event, bringing together farmers, growers, manufacturers, distillers and exporters to explore industry issues, look at innovations within the arable sector and to promote sustainable arable farming. Arable Scotland is held annually at the start of July at the James Hutton Institute's research site at Balruddery Farm in Dundee. Arable farming in a new era was the theme of this year's Arable Scotland. The event featured machinery and technology demonstrations, a wide range of crop plots exploring a range of cropping varieties, practical IPM workshops, seminars, and the Arable Conversations, which brings together farmers, researchers, industry, and policymakers. One of the conversations, entitled "Which Practices Will Create Resilience in Scottish Farming?", featured Alix Ritchie from Farmstrong, David Bell, a farmer from Fife, Frédéric Thomas, a French farmer and founder of Base France, and Professor Robbie Waugh from the James Hutton Institute and director of the International Barley Hub. This conversation covered a variety of topics, from our management of soils, using technology and genetics to advance varieties of barley, and how we look after ourselves to ensure we have sustainable, resilient businesses. We hear from Alix and David, who give us a summary of their thoughts on what practices create resilience.
I'm Alix Ritchie, Programme Director for Farmstrong Scotland. Farmstrong is a wellbeing programme that encourages farmers and crofters to take positive steps to improve their own wellbeing. And by improving their own wellbeing, they should then be able to improve their farm or croft business. Resilience to me means looking after ourselves, investing in the farmer and the crofter as the main asset. And to do that, we need to think about what sort of things really help us to boost our own well-being. So that could be our physical well-being, our mental well-being, or our social well-being. There's lots of things that you can do every day to integrate into your week, your day, your month to boost your own well-being, and that's different for everyone. So you need to find out what works for you and really lock that in. So there's 5 ways to well-being, and these are 5 ways that have been proven globally through research to really improve people's well-being and to help them to thrive. And they are to be active, to connect, to give, to learn and to take notice. And each of them will help boost your own well-being, and you can find a way that works for you. So for example, if we think about being active, it might be walking or cycling or various other things that you enjoy. Connecting, events like Arable Scotland that we're at today are a great way to connect, and also learning, another one of the 5 ways to well-being. They're a great place to come and learn, and that, as well as improving your business, will also improve your well-being. And some of the other things that we've talked about today are mindset. So if you've got a good mindset, you're more likely to be able to adapt to change. You're more likely to be able to bounce back if you have something that fails on the farm. And that good mindset comes from good well-being. So I think that really helps to build your resilience. We know there's going to be more challenges that come down the line. The ups and downs of farming are going to continue with policy change, with increased weather events, with some of the targets in reaching net zero. The ups and downs are going to continue, so we need to build our own personal resilience. Dave Bell, who was on the panel today, talked about the importance of investing in himself as the leader of the business, because if we don't do that, then the fundamentals of the business will then start to deteriorate. So thinking about investing in ourselves will help to improve our business and our personal resilience. To find out more about Farmstrong, you can go to the website, which is farmstrongscotland.org.uk, and on there we've got some resources that can be used. We've got a stressed out leaflet, which helps if you're struggling from stress, or just to help identify stress and then find some practical tips to help with it. There's also more information on that 5 ways to wellbeing that we talked about, and the wellbeing bank account, so thinking about the investments and the withdrawals on your own wellbeing. We've also got our podcast series, and we're going to be running webinars throughout the winter. And as well as that, we've also got our events that we're running. So we've got walk and talk events happening throughout the summer, and then into the autumn we're working with FAS, and we're going to be running some panel nights, and they're going to be in the northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest, and locations and dates of them are still to be confirmed. So keep an eye on our socials and on the FAS socials, and you'll find out more about these events that are coming up.
I'm Dave Bell. I'm a mixed farmer in East Fife, just over the water here at Balruddery. Beef suckler herd, arable cropping, potatoes, environmental areas and peas. As a farmer, resilience to me is first and foremost, I've got to make money to survive. To be profitable, I can reinvest in my business, I can reinvest in the environment and biodiversity, but I've got to make money and have cash to be able to do that. So resilience to me is about money. One of the best ways to be resilient, I find, is getting off farm. Getting away from the farm, engaging with different people, different farmers, different parts of the supply chain, and learning, getting off farm and engaging and looking after ourselves. We are the key people who run our businesses, so we have to be healthy, we have to be resilient, not just our soils and our machines and our livestock and our systems. We are the integral part of our system.